All right. What's going on, everybody? Saturday night. Decided I'd play a little out of the park live tonight. Always, whenever I start these things, I have like YouTube up on my phone too to make sure that the live stream actually starts through the software that is telling me that it's starting, and also making sure the sound is all right. So that if you see me glancing down, all right, there it is. All right, cool. So it looks like it's starting. I'm sure it's really riveting stuff for you. Yeah. All right. Cool. We're good to go. Riveting stuff for you. Like the first 40 seconds, I'm just awkwardly looking at my phone. But anyways, so yeah, I just felt like doing a live video tonight. And I was kind of like, I didn't really have a plan or anything. I just decided to do this like an hour ago. So the thing I decided I want to try to do is get Tatis, Soto, and Acuna Jr. all on the same team. Maybe even Wander Franco. Uh, Thanks, Alex. um, and I want to get them all on the same team and just kind of see what happens. Now I'm gonna try to get them on the same team legitimately, which I don't know if that's gonna be able to be done. I'm gonna leave the trade difficulty like at the default and see if I can make trades to them. Now I'm the Padres, which I'm gonna run into budget issues because they have budget issues when the game starts. I didn't want to do it as the Nats because I don't feel like bringing all that talent to the Nats. The Braves just won a World Series, so no. And the Rays, I didn't really think the budget would be any better than it is with the Padres. And with the Padres, we also have a great farm system that we can just completely demolish in order to try to make some of these trades. So if I need to, I'm going to go into commissioner mode and make the trades. And just because I'm more interested just to see how it plays out. Like if we get all of them and then just like sign them all to 10-year deals with no trade clauses and just simulate a head sum. But I'm going to try to do it somewhat legitimately to start. I'm going to do some things here to make the save run faster. So let's take baseball cards off. And let's go ahead and what else do we want to do here? This is all fine. We can auto save once a month in case it crashes. We don't want to. We'll save box scores from human teams. We'll do none of this. This is just to make the game run faster. If for when we're simulating, it'll just help it run. Cool. Oops. No, I don't need 3D movements. All right. So I'm glad Daily Dose Yankees. I'm glad you're on board with this idea. Thanks for hopping in. And so I guess first, I don't know. I mean, Acuna will be a little trickier to get because of his contract. Trickier to get on the Padres because of their budget. So let's go to the. And again, let me just say I'm gonna leave the trade stuff all just normal at default because I think this is going to be hard enough to do to get these players. Now, I don't actually, you know what? Let's bump it up. Let's go big or go home, right? Let's go 2 above default for trade difficulty and 1 towards favors prospects. Let's do 1 and 1. That's what I did my last sim on. That's what we'll do for this. Clearly not just making this up as I go here, right? So let's go to player trade. And let's just like try for Soto first, who I'm sure they're like, I mean, they don't have any interest in trading him. If we just hit make this work now, they say no. Like, so we can't take this trade. It would drop by 7.5 to get Soto. We'd lose money? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, his arbitration. Got it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We need to create more budget room. So we're going to go to our player development. We're going to zero out our draft budget and zero out our international free agent budget. And what do we have now? So now we have $6 million to play with. It's still not going to be enough. For some reason, I was thinking Soto was not in arbitration yet. Was I wrong about that? I guess so. So what's Acuna making? 5. Okay, so let's go for him first. Oh, and let me just change something real quick. I don't like the stars, even though we're not going to be paying that much attention to it. I just don't like it. All right, so let's go Acuna first, and let's just hit make this work now. All right. So if we say Tatis, he says we're wasting his time. So there's no one that we could give them with Fernando Tatis to get Acuna. So this is off to just a great start here. What if we put in CJ Abrams? He says, what have you been smoking? I don't really... I didn't expect to offer up like the two best prospects and our best player and not be able to get Acuna. I'll be honest. I didn't expect... I guess the Braves are just in no way, shape, or form going to be trading Acuna, right? That's what it appears. I mean, this would be nuts to even make that trade. Of course, Tatis is all part of what we want to do here. So, well, thank you for asking, Yankees fan. My team is the Orioles. So we won't talk about Jeffrey Mayer or anything like that tonight. So I didn't expect that. So let's try for Soto first. So we can't even do Tatis. So let's just say, oh, right. Okay. So we need to get rid of some salary here too. Can you give us a little cash? Can you give us, well, let's see, like if we put in Darvish and retain a bunch. Okay. So what I'm discovering here is that we're just going to have to do this in commissioner mode because of the combination of what these guys cost, plus the Padres budget situation. I don't know if there's any way we can make a trade for one of these guys, let alone all of them. Let's bump it down a notch and see what happens then. Do we want to try Acuna first? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, no, I don't want to wait till mid-season because I just want to do it right off the bat. Yeah, I've traded for Soto before pretty easily from the Nats once they decide that they want to rebuild or whatever and don't want to build around like the best young hitter in baseball. So let's see what we can do with it bumped down a notch. I think they're still going to tell me to get lost. Yeah, let's try to retain like 90%, 85%. So he's basically saying if we traded him, if we traded him, let's see if we can put in who actually would have value that has a high salary. So if we gave them Kim, Tatis, Abrams, and Gore, they would not give us Soto. So I would say this isn't going to work out without commissioner mode. So let's just do that. Let's just go into commissioner mode because really, like I said, what I want to do is just get all these guys on the same team, and we're just going to get them on the same team and then see what happens. So look, Juan Soto, like let's just trade our top prospect for each guy, like whoever our top prospect is according to, well, you know what? We can go up to opening day. We'll go up to opening day and we'll trade whoever our top prospect is in each trade. Like we'll trade our number one prospect for one, our number two for another. So Razor Ramen, not to be confused with Razor Ramon, want to know, has ever played a hockey game? I think it's Franchise Hockey Manager. I have played it a little bit. I think they just came out with 8. I played, I think 6 maybe. I didn't play it enough to tell you enough about it. It's definitely not as good as Out of the Park, but but I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like they've made 22 versions of Out of the Park, whereas they've made like 8 versions now of hockey. So no, it's definitely not as good just because I think it would be impossible to have a game with 8 versions, only 8 versions as good as Out of the Park with 22 versions. But it's cool. It's definitely awesome. And Jay, yes, we are building a super team. We are going to get a Acuna, Tatis, Soto, and maybe Wander Franco all on the same team and see what happens. So now we've got our farm system, which is actually the number one in baseball. Like, right, like we were offering Fernando Tatis, CJ Abrams, who's the number 3 prospect, and Mackenzie Gore's number 7. We were offering him for what, Juan Soto a minute ago, and they wouldn't take it. So what we're gonna do is we're in commissioner mode. So we're gonna get all these guys on the same team, and then I think I'm gonna sign them all to like long-term deals. And I don't know, we'll see what happens tonight. Maybe we'll just do like a season or something, and then later I'll do more seasons. But I just thought it'd be fun to watch these dudes all on the same team. So let's go to the Nats. We're gonna get Soto in there. We're gonna go to our prospects and put in CJ Abrams, and we're gonna force this trade. And if the Nats don't like that, they can get over it, right? That's my feeling. All right. So we've got Soto on board now. So now we need to go to the Braves and get Acuna. And we're going to give them Mackenzie Gore. I haven't heard anything on Other Park 23. They normally don't announce stuff until like, I don't know, like I'd say like late February, I feel like. Maybe I'm off with that, but I feel like the release date and the details are not normally out until close to the game. So we're going to do Acuna Jr. We're going to bring him in, and we're going to trade away Mackenzie Gore. So we're going to force that trade. So we might as well go get Wander too, right? Is what I'm thinking. So who's our top prospect left? Kim is our top prospect, 23rd. That makes sense. We'll give him back an infielder for Wander. Basically the same player, Kim and Wander, I think, you know. So let's go ahead and go make that trade. Is Wander going to be in their, I guess he's, oops, not Texas. I want Tampa. I guess he's going to be in their minor leagues here, eh? Like in their prospect list. There he is. And we'll trade Kim, and we'll force this trade. So yeah, that's so our super team is complete. Let's go to our roster here. Let's call up. So Wander's going to be like in our lowest. Let's go ahead and do this. Did it not make the news that we traded for Wander? I put that trade through, right? Why didn't that make the news? Oh, there he is. All right. Well, let's go then to our transaction page. What team are you on? Oh, okay, you're down there. Let's just go ahead and promote to San Diego. There you go, Wander. And then let's see, we're going to have to get rid of a couple guys here. We're going to have to get rid of 2 outfielders. They have a couple overpaid guys. So Mateo, actually, is he our starting center fielder? Like, can anybody on this team play center field, really? I mean, Acuna is a 65 range, so that'll be fine. So let's send Mateo down. Oh, Mateo's out of option years. That's right. That's why he was claimed in real life off of waivers by the Orioles this season. So let's go ahead and get O'Grady. Probably has options. We could probably get rid of him too. Let's see. Yeah, O'Grady has options. So now we got Soto in there. So let's just see what our manager thinks. So Tatis, Cronenworth, Acuna, Soto, Machado, Myers, Hosmer, Caratini. Franco is backing up Machado and Tatis. So obviously we need to get the NL, the DH. Where's that? I'm so bad at remembering off the top of my head where it's like league settings, rules, right? Yeah, okay. All right. So now there's a DH, and Wander's our DH and batting 9th. So yeah, he has a fairly low rating, but he's still, I mean, his overall is low, but his batting stats ratings are still pretty good. We're keeping him up. I wonder if my assistant GM will like send him down, because I'm going to let my assistant GM run most of it so we can just like sim and have fun with it. So we'll see. Maybe he'll option him and we'll have to riot. But let's go ahead and just make sure that these are the lineups Tingler wants. They are. So we've got, Tatis is first, Acuna Jr. is batting third, Soto fourth, and then Wander way down here at ninth. Our pitching staff, is there any young pitcher that we need to like bring in? I mean, we could bring in like Walker Buehler or something. Nah, let's leave it as is. Let's leave with these guys. So next I'm going to go to my manager options, and I'm just going to let my assistant GM do everything because we're just here to like party and check out how this young super team does. We're not going to like run this team. And then I can there we go. And then while we're doing that, while we're simming, I can answer some of your questions. And all right, let's go ahead. All right, anything else we need to change here? I don't think so. We're in commissioner mode, so we can change all of this still. Cool. So let's just see like what happens on opening day if we play it out. Or I mean, if we just sim and then look at the box score here. I think I would save human box scores, right? I think I do. All right, let's see how opening day goes. So we won 10-8. We scored 2 in the first to tie it. Did anybody go yard? So Soto went yard in the third. Wander went 2 for 4. Tatis went 0 for 4. Soto the 1 for 2 with 3 walks, not surprising. And then Acuna went 1 for 4 with a walk. Tatis also walked. So, Andrew, you think I should turn injuries off so they don't get hurt? So we see like what these guys do? I can understand that. But actually what I want to do. So he's got his ridiculous contract. And by ridiculous, I mean awesome. Like I fully support this contract. What I think I want to do is go in and like give each guy a contract extension. Let me see. As commish, I'm like never in commissioner mode. It throws me off to like have any of this even down here. So let's go into the player editor and like we should just give them all like 10-year deals, right? Contract length in years, 10 years. Well, this is a question people will probably have. So we tried to do this. I tried to do it legitimately. Because so the point was I just wanted to see Soto, Franco, Tatis, and Acuna Jr. all on the same team and see what would happen. And we tried to do it legitimately. And we first tried to trade. So just to see what it would take, I offered Tatis Jr., who I wasn't going to trade. I offered him, and I offered 2 of the top 10 prospects in baseball, CJ Abrams and Mackenzie Gore, all for like Juan Soto, and they wouldn't do it. So we went into commissioner mode and just brought all these guys on board. So let's just give them all like, I don't know. This is Soto would obviously get more than 25. I wish you could just make it. Do I have to type this in for all? No. Soto would obviously make more than this if he were to sign a 10-year deal right now, but we're just going to do this for fun. And the computer is probably going to try to trade these guys away because their budget is just going to be obscene. So that's another thing that we're going to have to tackle here is, are they going to trade him? You can give them a no. Yeah, I'm going to give them a no trade clause they hopefully won't waive. But we're going to give all these guys just long-term extensions so we can just like keep them around. Give them. I thought about giving them all Acuna's deal, but I can't remember the year-by-year breakdown. That's actually like one deal that I hand out sometimes to my young players, but it's so far under market value in real life. I mean, it was at the time he signed it too. Nothing like Albi's deal. That deal was crazy undervalued from the second he signed it. So Acuna is signed for how long? He's got 10-year deal, and he's signed so he's signed through 2028. So we're good on him. So I guess we want to go in and extend Wander too, and give him a no trade clause and sign him to a 10-year deal, and we'll just give him $25 million. Yeah, but it's not. The breakdown isn't 17 mil per year. Like he makes different money each year. Like his arbitration years and all that, he wasn't at 17. And I didn't feel like looking at the breakdown of it. That's why I didn't do that. So now we'll get all these guys, and then we'll probably like simulate a month and find that my assistant GM somehow got one of them to waive their no trade clause and ruined our experiment here. All right, but now we've got them all. I want to make sure that we give a no trade to Acuna. I think does Tatis have one in real life? I think he has like a partial. Here, look at these salaries now. Yeah, there we go. There's Soto. Oh, the rest of them aren't making enough this year. That's why they're way down here. Gotcha. There they all are. There's Wander. There's Tatis. And Acuna's there. Cool. So let's give Tatis a no trade clause. Does not have one there. Now he does. And then let's give Acuna one. I don't know that he has one. All right, cool. Yeah, you can turn off budgets and do all that. We're basically doing that because we're in commissioner mode. So, all right, I think we're good, right? I don't think, I've given them all. I mean, our payroll is crazy. Should we just like DFA a guy, or should we just like unload like Hosmer so my GM doesn't do something stupid? Let's just like trade Hosmer to somebody who has the money. Let's just like give him to the Yankees. That's what we're going to do. Maybe we should give Will Myers away too. So let's rank by position here. All right. So we're just going to give them Hosmer. People are disappointed because I guess he was a leader. Well, hopefully you guys can get it together with the 4 best young players in baseball. So let's trade Will Myers to, who should we give him to? What do you say about that? Let's give him to the Angels. He can go roam the outfield there and be overpaid. So outfield, Myers, force this trade. All right, now we've got budget room. Now my assistant GM won't do anything dumb. That's true. I could have just done it this way because you can increase your budget, I believe. Like I said, I hardly ever play in commissioner mode. Like I don't know the ins and outs of it, but yeah, I think you can do that. But I decided to do it that way. Just get rid of the 2 bad contracts. So I don't know who we're gonna bring in. I wonder what my like lineup looks like now. So let's see, do we have like a filled out? So we don't have a first baseman on the roster. We only have 4 outfielders. So let's see what we have in AAA. Do we have anybody worth bringing up like first base? I'd imagine probably not. No, not at first. Outfield wise, we could just bring Mateo. Let's just put Mateo back on the roster. And is there a first baseman? No, there's not really a first baseman out here. We could always bring in Hanley Ramirez just for fun to have a first baseman on the roster. Let's do that. Let's just sign him. I guess you can't force sign. I wish I could just. I think I can. I could go into editor and just make him on the Padres, right? No, I'm not going to mess with that. So let's just let my assistant GM figure that out. Well, Stronghold. Hello. Is that a different Michigan map as your? I know you've always had the Michigan thing there, but I've never noticed all the colors. Is that broken down by county there? Is that what the? It's still pretty small on my screen. Have you always had the? I feel like I thought before it was like all yellow or something. I could be wrong. Oh, same one. All right. Well, my attention to detail tonight is top notch, better than it's ever been. Oh, it's bigger. It's by county. Okay. So here I'm gonna go ahead and I don't need myself on there for you guys, right? All right. So what should we do? Let's just like see what happens in a month with the Padres. I'm gonna go on Do Not Disturb, and we gone fishing. Do not disturb us. We're gone, and this shouldn't take too long to simulate because I turned off all the leagues. Yeah, see, it's gonna zip decently because I turned off a bunch of stuff. So we are. I mean, we're right near the top of the division. We got the autosave coming in. So we're 17-10 through our first month. And let's go ahead and just sort by WAR. Well, WAR doesn't really make sense at this point. So Caratini, our backup catcher, is leading in WRC plus. So Acuna's doing great. He's got a 292, 364, 613 slash, 159 OPS plus. He's gone yard 9 times. Wander also ripping it up. So those two guys are on fire. And Soto, 113 WRC plus, a 130 OPS plus. You normally don't see such a huge difference between those two, but small sample at the beginning of the season, I guess. 21.4% walk rate. That's pretty crazy. And then Tatis is not off to a great start. So what's going on? Our ERA across the league is second in the NL. And in runs scored, we're fourth. So our team's looking pretty good. And then I always like to look at expanded standings. Our run differential is plus 35. The Dodgers only plus 6. So I'm feeling pretty good about this, actually. Let's go ahead and go up a bunch here. Like the All-Star break. I think it'll only take a minute. So while I'm doing that, I'm just going to let you know that I'm opening a chocolate that's shaped like a crab. It's from somewhere on the eastern shore of Maryland. And my aunt gave them to me, and they're delicious. And this one's white chocolate, but I have dark and milk chocolate. Fourth and runs with that lineup. Yeah, definitely Petco Park. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. I guess I should have like put this team on the Rockies, right? And watched like who became a career home run leader of all time. Maybe we should trade them all to the Rockies. Should we do that? Like I should just skip town to Colorado and go into commissioner mode. Would that be more fun? I'm trying to get this chocolate open. So I don't know if that's loud for you guys or not, the wrapper. Yeah, let's see what it looks like here. We're already in July. Let's see what it looks like at the All-Star break. If our home run totals are way down, maybe we should go to like Baltimore. That's really what we should do. We should go to Baltimore with them, which is a big home run park. Let me chew in here for a minute, eat my little snack. So we're tied for first with the Dodgers. Acuna's got 28 home runs. What's that put him on pace for? 49? Oh, hey, it's another Patrick. Other Patricks are always welcome. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Yeah. So let's go to So Soto's ripping it up. I guess the only guy struggling is Wander. He's about league average with OPS and WRC plus. For those, I don't know, people who might not have watched my videos before, OPS plus and WRC plus are pretty similar stats in terms of, the totals are normally around the same. You can say like 135, 140, but basically a 100 is league average, and a 99 would be 1% below league average as a hitter, and a 103 would be like 3% better than league average. In case anybody doesn't know what those are. So all these guys are doing pretty well so far, except for Wander. What's going on with our runs scored? We're second in the NL now. I feel like in Petco, that's pretty respectable. Of course, our pitching staff is good too. But yeah, that is one thing I didn't think of, is that our home run totals are going to be way down. I mean, Acuna's got 28. Tatis has 17. Soto has 15. Wander's struggling down here. This is BABIP. 322. Decent BABIP. All right, so let's go up to the trade deadline and see what the Padres are looking like at that point. So we're falling behind here. Wow, we must have lost a bunch in a row. So, but I'd imagine we're probably dominating the wild card. Yeah, we are. So we're 8 games up. So we're getting up in like a wild card. Have we made any trades? Let's see if our has our general manager. Actually, I'm gonna go to the trade log. That'll be easier. Has our general manager made any trades? Keep your eyes peeled for a Padres logo here on either side. I could go into, I guess, my team's transaction log, but we're already here. Let me know if I'm missing one. I'm not seeing a San Diego. Yeah, there are the trades that we made before. I don't think we made any deals yet. So we're just like hanging out, trying to chase down. I mean, I guess we brought in the best young players in baseball, but I'm a little disappointed in my general manager here that he's not doing anything. All right. Let's keep moving forward. So if anybody's just joining us, here's what we did. We're the Padres, and we obviously had Tatis Jr., but we got Acuna Jr., Soto, and Wander Franco all on our team. It was not legitimate at all. We went into commissioner mode because it was pretty much impossible to do it through actual trades, legitimate trades. So Tatis is up here towards the top in batter war for hitters. You can see Acuna is leading the league in home runs. All right, here we go. Oh, Wander got Rookie of the Month, so I guess he's doing better now. Good for him. We're still not able to chase down the Dodgers. We've got 86 wins, which is the second best team in baseball to the Dodgers. By the way, I like it. I'll say that. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. The Twins. There you go. Julius, are you a Twins fan? I assume. Yeah, they're having a good year. So, which many people expected them to have this year, right? But they didn't. Oh, they've got Dylan Bundy in their rotation for some reason. Anything else weird going? They got Nomar Mazara. Oh, and yeah. All right, interesting. All right, so let's see what's going on with their Padres. It's September 1st. So Tatis has 6.4 WAR. Acuna's at 5.1. Soto's at 4.3. Wander's down at 2.4. When we go by OPS plus, yeah, these guys are all awesome. They're the top 4 on the team in OPS plus. Home runs, Acuna's 37. He's already driven in 104. Wander's only got 10 long balls, but that's all right. Oh, did they sign him like this offseason or something? Or like they didn't have him last year, did they? They signed him to like a minor league deal or something. That sounds vaguely familiar, Savage. I feel like they signed him this offseason, maybe. All right, so let's go to the end of the regular season and just see what happens. Oh, they signed him to like a flyer type deal. Just took a flyer on 1 year, $4 million. Unlike my man Kevin Gossman, who signed that massive deal with the Blue Jays, another former Oriole. We got the autosave going on here. So, yeah, I think we're just going to end up in this freaking wild card game, though. Yeah, we are. It's the last day. Let's just go ahead and simulate that. So we won 102 games, which is tied for second best with the Twins. But we won the wild card by 15 games, and now the Brewers have a chance to make up those 15 games all in one game, which is just so much fun as a wild card team. So should I like, I don't think I'm not going to be on forever tonight. Like, I don't know, probably till like 20 or 30 minutes. So would you guys rather me like go through another season to what these dudes do, or like play out and manage the wild card game? Now I do plan to come back. I'll probably like record a video at some point, or maybe come back live again and like go ahead like 10 years to see what the Padres do with these guys. But here's how they ended up. So war-wise, Tatis led the way at 7.7, 6.3 for Acuna. Soto only has 4.5. Tatis and Soto had the same WRC plus. And then Wander down here at 2.5, 116. Home runs. Who crossed 100 ribbies? Acuna, Machado, and Soto. Tatis and Wander down here. Wander worked his way up to 6th in the lineup. He ended up getting promoted. So we've got one vote for like play out the wild card game. Anybody else have a vote that they want to see? Willing to do either one. But like I said, I'll come back and either do another live video sometime soon, or just do like another video on the channel, like a recorded video. Am I going? Yeah, I will, but probably not till like close to the season, because I think some of it depends on like what happens in real life. But I can tell you that I'm not going to do a rebuild, and I'm not going to do a big market team like I did this year. So you can probably narrow it down. I mean, so probably like a small to mid-market team that isn't in the middle of a rebuild. So that probably leaves only a handful of teams, 5 to 10 teams maybe that I'd be considering. But I will do that once the new game's out and all that. I actually have a video coming tomorrow. So tomorrow, Sunday's night, is normally when new videos come up. So tomorrow night, the new video is going to be, I went back to 1984 and simulated through 2021 just to see what would happen with Major League Baseball. And I did 1984 because the Orioles won the World Series in 83. And I wasn't going to erase that. And the one thing that I'll tell you is that the MLB saves leader in 2021 in my resim is Pedro Martinez. He saved 602 games. So that'll be the video that's coming tomorrow night on the channel. So what do you guys think? Yeah, definitely in the running. Let's go Zeph's legend, Spencer Torkelson. Tigers would definitely be in the running. Also, my wife is a Tigers fan, and she's generous enough to allow me to play a stupid game, spend time playing a game and recording it and putting it on the internet, which is pretty understanding of her. So maybe we'll do that. Also, I forgot to tell you that not only are we like in a Padres challenge tonight, but we're also in a Don't Wake Up My Daughter challenge tonight. She's in the bedroom like next door, but luckily is a good sleeper and probably isn't going to wake up. If she does, well, she's on her own. She's got to figure that out. So what do you guys think? So I think we say play it out, play the wild card game, right? And last call. Do we have like a pitcher? Let's go up to when the playoffs begin and see who they're going to start. Hopefully they didn't like use our number one pitcher. 30-30 season from Tatis. Home run champion. Acuna, 2020 player from Acuna. And yes, we're playing tomorrow. We're playing the Brewers. It looks like Yu Darvish is going to be okay to pitch. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and just do this. I'm gonna play the game and play some of the strategy out. Just looking at our team here. Stronghold, thanks for stopping by. No, I don't want to configure that button. Wait, oops. No, I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's play this out. And then, so we'll do this tonight. And then, so I'll come back with the next video where I'll, I don't know, let's Bobby Dickerson. Well, here, Bobby Dickerson. Tingler can do that. We'll do the base running. Tingler. We'll do substitutions and base running. That's normally what I do. Why is this guy batting leadoff? What? Do we have an injury? Hold on. Timeout. Tatis is here. Franco's here. Soto's here. Acuna's here. But we've got this guy batting leadoff? There's just no way in the world, man. There's just no way in the world this is happening. I don't really know who our best on base guy is. I mean, Soto, I'm sure is, but he's also an awesome power hitter. But let's put Soto first. Let's put Tatis second. And then, do we have another good lefty? Not really. Let's leave him there. Let's move Manny third. Pham. Let's move Franco there. Let's move Franco there since he's a switch hitter. Give him the left, right look. And then, sure. Let's just do that. Yeah. So Soto, Tatis, Franco, Acuna, Machado, Pham. So yeah, I don't know what this was all about with that dude. All right. So hopefully this won't come through too loud. Tell me, somebody was saying it might be. I think that was because it's an OBS that my internal volume was coming through. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys. We got to go against Corbin Burns, which is unfortunate. Yeah, let me know if you guys can hear the crowd noise, if it's too low. Or I mean too loud. I guess too low doesn't matter. So, all right. We're just going to go through it here. I wonder if my default camera things are set up. Like if it's going to switch to what I normally have since, yeah, cool. All right, so we got to ground out to first, and he threw it away. So the first man is on an error. Is Cronenworth our first baseman? This defense is a 60. I wish Wander was like, why isn't Wander our second baseman? Like, I wish they had, he grew a little bit this season, huh? I wish they had upped his second base. I mean, 55 range isn't great for second base, but this is Colton Wong. He's out. Nice little diving catch there by Ronald. And I think Acuna's got that too. Nice. Another diving catch. 2 straight diving catch from Acuna Jr. Here's Vogelbach, the 3-1. All right. So we work around the air. And here comes the best lineup of all time, right? So it's a full count pitch from Burns to what Soto's up at. It's a lazy fly ball to fairly deep left center. Centerish left, leftish center. Tatis Jr., this is a 2-2. To ground ball to short, and he's out of there. And now we've got our guy Wander Franco up, number 3 hitter, 2-2 pitch. He's out on strikes. All right, so Corbin Burns did not come to play around. So now they got Avasel Garcia leading off. Little swinging bunt, but our catcher's got that. Who's catch? Is Campusano? Yeah, Campusano is catching. All right, so now Luis Urias is up, and this is first pitch of the at-bat. That should be playable. I think we've got Pham out there in left, right? Yeah. All right, so now here's Manny Pena. Huh, interesting that he's catching for them. And he's down on strikes. Wonder where Omar Narvaez is, if he's hurt or something. All right, so here's Acuna, the NL home run champ. 2-2 pitch. And that's an infield hit. So the NL home run champ legs out an infield hit here. Here's Manny. That's going to get down. So we got first and second now, nobody out. Tommy Pham is up. And that's to fairly deep right, but he's going to get it. All right, so now Cronenworth, first and second, 1 down. First pitch of the at-bat, that could be 2. No, he's only going to get 1. All right, so now we've got, what just happened? Did a substitution just happen? Maybe somebody got hurt and I missed it. Whatever. All right, so there was nobody on my team. So is this, how do you say that? Marsano? So he's up, the guy who they did have batting leadoff. So now, are we going to let this opportunity go to waste? 3-1 pitch. You walked him. All right. And now Campusano's up, our catcher. And this is an 0-1 with the bases juiced. And that is not going to do it. So he grounds out to third. All right. So Derek Fisher is up pinch hitting. Somebody must have gotten hurt that last inning. I guess I could go look at the box score. But it was somebody towards the bottom of the Brewers lineup. Not that worried about it. 3-1 pitch, and he walked him. Great. Here's Diaz. We pitch out, but he's running, but he's still going to make it. That's unfortunate. So here's the 1-0 pitch, and that is grounded to Tatis. Throws to first, and he gets him. All right, so Lorenzo Cain now, 1-0. Come on, Manny. Throw that ball. All right. Manny making us sweat that out there. So now here's Colton Wong. Man on second, 2 down, and it's a pass ball. Maybe it was a wild pitch, actually. So now man is on third, and we've got a 3-0 coming, and we walked him. Always nice to walk Colton Wong to get to Christian Yelich. Now here's the 2-2 to Yelich, and he struck him out. Good. It was 2021 Yelich, not like 2019 Yelich hitting there. All right, so now we've got Soto up. He's 0 for 1. Got a 2-2 pitch coming, and that is ripped to right for a base hit. All right, so now Tatis, the 1-0. That could be 2. Yeah, it's an easy double play. Need our offense to get going here. Here's Wander, full count, and he walks. So that brings up Acuna. We got a 2-2 coming, and he's down on strikes. All right, so Darvish is at 41 pitches through 3. Hasn't given up a hit yet. He's walked 2. He struck out 2. Here's an 0-2 pitch, and that is in the air to left, but Pham's going to grab that. And now here's Avisail Garcia, the 1-2. So I'm interested because I haven't. So in Out of the Park 21, I was playing on like a MacBook Air, which is not really sufficient for live streaming this, and it was choppy playing. So I have a much better computer this year, but Out of the Park can still be kind of choppy when live streaming, even on better computers. So I'm curious how choppy it is for you guys, because I think this is only the second time that I've live streamed gameplay with Out of the Park 22. So now we got 2 down. Here comes an 0-1 pitch, and that is out to right field, and he's got it. All right, cool. So we are going to the bottom of the 4th. We got Manny Machado up. 1-2 pitch. And that's a ground out. And Tommy Pham is up. Here comes a 3-0. Walked him. Chris, thank you. Seems fine. Appreciate it. Cronenworth, the 2-0. Little swinging bunt, but that might get the job done. That is going to get the job done. Wow. Cool. Thank you for all you chimed in and say it looks good. Oh, Army's in the house. Didn't know you were here. All right. So now we got a first and second, 1 down. If anybody is just joining us, we are in the wild card game. 2021 wild card game is the Padres, where we went into commissioner mode and brought in Soto. We already had Tatis, obviously. Wander Franco, Acuna Jr. Wait, I'm forgetting somebody. No, those are the 3 guys we brought in. Yeah, we brought in the 3, and this is the top 4 of our lineup. Soto, Tatis, Franco, Acuna. All right, so now we have Marcano, somebody help me out there, up with first and second and 1 down, the 1-0 pitch. And that is a base hit to left. Are they going to send him? Yeah, he's coming home. All right, we're going to take the lead here. So we are up 1-0 now in the bottom of the 4th. Campusano, the catcher's up. Oh, runners are going. I did not send those guys. They're safe. All right, so now we got second and third. They're bringing the infield in. The 1-2 pitch strikes him out. So now, but Soto's up here in a big spot. Second and third, 2 down, and he's going to ground out to second base. Awesome. All right, so Darvish is at 50 pitches. Let's check him out. The thing about this is, I didn't really pay any attention to our pitching staff. Here's a 3-2 pitch. I have no idea what our bullpen looks like or what my bullpen strategy would be for this game. So the strategy for now is, while Darvish has the no-hitter going, we're going to leave him in. Here's Diaz, a 2-1 pitch. Oh, Manny booted it. That's going to be an error. So the no-hitter is alive and well. And now they're back to the top of the order. Lorenzo Cain, the 2-2 pitch. And that's a base hit. So the no-hitter's gone. We just got to hold them off the board here, though. Now they got second and third. 2 down. Colton Wong is up. Full count. I probably should have been pulling Darvish here in a do-or-die game. But like I said, I don't really know this team's bullpen well. I'm just kind of winging it here. So Tatis Jr. is up. This is a 2-2 pitch. And that's a base hit to center. Wander now. 2-2. Oh, that's hit deep, but not deep enough. Actually, not even that deep. It was just hit well in the air to the gap. All right, Acuna, the 1-2. Oh, that's trouble for them, not for us. So that's a double. So we got second and third now. 1 down. And we got Manny up. And they're going to intentionally walk him to get to Tommy Pham, who will hopefully take that personally. Infield is in. First pitch of the at-bat, and he did take it personally. It's a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. We're going to go up 3-0. And things are looking good. So now here's Cronenworth, the 1-2. He's out of there. 2-1. All right, so the inning is over. Let's see what we can get out of you here. To Yelich. All right, so Darvish is in trouble here now. Back-to-back singles to lead off the 6th, and Avisel Garcia's up. They've got 3 righties in a row up. So, Morejon is our closer. Interesting. So, I mean, looking at this, I would think Austin Adams is our, shutdown guy at this moment in the game. Walks a ton of guys, also strikes out a lot of guys, and gives up a ton of home runs. He had a terrible year. Man, he had a really bad year. I don't know. How about Melanson? Not a very good year. So was the bullpen bad this year, or just the guys that I expected to be good not good? So Pagan had a pretty decent season. Extreme fly ball with below average movement scares me, but we are in San Diego. Paddock started a bunch and was decent. There's not really a righty here who performed well this year. God. Let's go with Melanson. Doesn't have good stuff, but he's got great movement, great control. He's a ground ball guy. We want to keep the ball in the yard. We've got a 3-run lead, so keeping the ball in the yard is the name of the game here. So let's go ahead and go with Melanson. This is a 1-2 pitch to Garcia, I think, right? Oh, that's a base hit. All right, so it's a 3-1 game. I did not realize that our bullpen is horrendous, at least ratings-wise. Full count to Urias, and that could be 2. Come on, turn that. Yes, that's what we're looking for. That's why we brought in the ground ball pitcher. So now we've got a 3-1 lead. Manny Pena is up. Man on third, 2-1, and he pops up. Machado should have it. Cool. Oh, he dropped it. Jesus. Man, that's Manny's second error of what? The inning or the game? The game. So now Pena gets another chance. 2-2 pitch, and he's going to take advantage of it. He's going to rip it down in the left field corner, and it's 3-2. So that doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great at all. So Jace Peterson is up, who's a lefty. I'm not really that scared of Jace Peterson but I just wish I felt better about my bullpen. I guess I could always go to one of the lefties, just be whatever. We're just going to go with our best pitchers. Strom had a decent season. Morejon's really good. And Pomeranz is good. I don't know. I don't feel good about this bullpen at all, guys. Let's bring in Blake Snell. Let's just Let's just do that. You know, for no real strategy reason other than I just want to pitch Blake Snell in this game now. And I think our bullpen sucks. So he strikes him out. So that's good. I like to see strikeouts. Campusano is up in the 6th. And that's a base hit. All right. So now we got a 2-2 pitch coming to Soto. He strikes out. Come on, we need our young guns here to step up. They brought in Freddie Peralta to pitch. Oh, that's ripped, but playable. Tatis ripped that ball. All right, Wander, the 3-2 pitch. Walked him. Oh, that's gone, right? Yeah, that's gone. Who was that? Was that Wander? No, Acuna. Sorry. Wander had just been up. So Acuna just hit a 403-foot home run, and that is huge. Takes the lead from 3-2 to 6-2. The young guns are doing things here for us. And now here's the veteran of the squad, Manny Machado. And that is ripped to left, but right at him. All right, so we're going top of the 7th. Let's just stick with Blake Snell now. We've got a 4-run cushion. He's got decent stamina. Let's just get as much as we can out of him, especially with all these lefties coming up in a second. Here's a base hit. All right, so now we're looking at Wong, Yelich, and Vogelbach, 3 lefties in a row. We have a bunch of lefties in our bullpen, but we'll hope that Snell can get it through. There's a fly out to left field. Now here's Yelich. Runner goes, and he's out. It was a cannon from Campusano. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th now. I mean, given that we're up 6-2, we're just going to skip this half inning. The young guns aren't up. Well, they might come up. Yeah, we didn't score anymore. The young guns didn't come up. That was a good skip. That worked out well. Soto will lead off the next inning. So we're at the top of the 8th now. I'm going to leave Snell in to face these couple lefties. 0-1. That looks like a fly out to Pham. Now here's Vogelbach, 2-2. Ooh, base hit. Dan Vogelbach going the opposite way. All right, so now we've got a bunch of righties up. So let's go back to the pen. And again, I don't like the righties in this bullpen at all. Brett Kennedy, are you our savior? No. I mean, Paddock is on fire, but he's also susceptible to the long ball. Let's go with Paddock. They say he's on fire. Yeah, he's thrown a bunch of Oh, so he moved to the closer role late in the year, I guess. Huh. All right, so Paddock is coming in. Let's go ahead and do that. So Garcia is up. 2-2 pitch coming from Paddock. And that's popped up. That'll get the job done. 1-1. All right. Grounded out to short. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Let's just go ahead and skip this half inning. We didn't put any more runs on the board. We went down 1-2-3. So we're in the top of the 9th now. We're going to let Paddock do his thing for the moment. 1-0 pitch. Grounded out. Cronenworth got it. Now we've got Jace Peterson. We'll stay ready on lefty here. Full count. He walked him. Okay. Diaz is up 2-2. Struck him out. All right, we're 1 out away. Lorenzo Cain. 1-2 pitch from Paddock. Oh, and we're still 1 out away. Base hit to left field. So now we've got I think there's a string of lefties coming up, right? Yeah, so let's go to the pen again to not hammer down this last out. Yeah, we'll bring him Murray home, obviously. All right, so Colton Wong is up. This is an 0-2 pitch coming. All right, he struck him out. So we did it, guys. We won the wild card game over the team we finished 15 games ahead of. And Who got player of the game? Acuna, that 3-run homer. That makes sense. That 3-run homer was huge in the 6th inning. So what do you think? Should we go? Let's just see how we do in the postseason. Let's go to the next playoff round. Let's go ahead and skip ahead. So we're playing the Dodgers. So it's the 2 best teams in the majors in the 2nd round of the postseason, which is just always fun when it works out that way. So let's just go through this playoff round and see how we do. Oh, it's not going well. We're down 2-0. We're down 3-0. Do we get swept out? I think we got swept. Oh, wait. Never mind. This is division series. I was thinking about my in my main Phillies sim, I switched everything to 7 games. And sometimes I forget that real life is not that. So we got swept out by the Dodgers. And the Cardinals also swept the Mets. Like, did we even make a game of it? So we lost 6-3, 7-3. Man. We went back to this nonsense of this guy batting leadoff and Manny Machado batting 7th. That makes perfect sense. So Dinelson Lamet just got shelled in game 1. That's what happened. That's what happened there. Then game 2, just not much happened. And then 9-5 in this game. Anybody go yard? Acuna went yard. Darvish went 1 inning, gave up 4 runs. And then we fell to the Dodgers. So let's see who wins the World Series. It'll only take a second. So I think what I'm going to do here is at some point I'll turn this into a video. So it's going to be it's Cleveland and St. Louis in the World Series. I'll turn this into a video. I don't know if I'll come back and do it live or maybe just record a video where I go ahead 10 years and just see how this team does built around those 4 guys. What the Dodgers are always going to be tough to get past. But so Cleveland won the World Series. Wow. Cleveland won the World Series? Cleveland, like the Cleveland Indians, who are now the Guardians, 98 wins. Okay. They had a really good pitching staff. They had the best pitching staff in the AL. They traded for Chris Bassett at some point. They got Michael Lorenzen. All right. Fair enough, man. I guess, did Jose Ramirez have an amazing season? Yeah, he put up 6.3 WAR. So the goal here, for people just joining us. So what we have is we just decided to get Acuna Jr., Soto, Tatis, and Franco all on the same team and just see what would happen. So the first season we won 102 games. We won the wild card, and then we lost to the Dodgers. What was going on with Grisham? Was he around this year? He must have been hurt in our postseason game. So basically, I just wanted to see if you got the 4, I don't think it's controversial to say the 4 best young hitters in baseball, right? Are they? Am I missing any? Am I not thinking of anybody? I'm sure there are other guys you can put in that discussion, obviously, right? But probably the 4 most heralded young players, franchise-type players in baseball. Just get them on the same team and see what happens. So, I think I'll just sim 10 years ahead and see what happens and come back live with that or do another live video. And then, like I said, tomorrow I'll have a video up where I resim 1984 through 2021. Excuse me. That'll be up on the channel tomorrow. But anyways. Oh, good call, Patrick. Thank you. I did forget about Vlad. And I don't have a first baseman. I mean, Travis Shaw is playing first base. Yeah, I would say it's a major oversight on my part that I didn't name Vlad. I mean, I didn't need him necessarily on this team, but yeah, he would obviously be in that discussion of best young hitter in baseball, or best hitter in baseball. I guess I only need the young. 2024. I don't know. I think 2022 is going to be our year. Maybe I should I bring in Vlad to play first base next year? Just go out and commissioner mode him in to our team. I think I'll have to do that. Thank you for correcting me, so people watching this later don't have to comment that I forgot about Vlad. I appreciate mentioning that on air. One Patrick to another. All right. Well, I'm going to end it here, but thank you guys for watching. Thanks as always for watching. If you watch the channel regularly or anything like that, I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be able to do some more live videos coming up. But again, I'll conclude this series or, continue this Young Gun series in one form or another soon on the channel. And to answer this question, yes, I signed them all to 10-year deals, the ones who didn't have extensions, and gave them no trade clauses. So hopefully they'll be Padres for their career or for a while. But yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. But thanks for watching, guys. I will talk to you all soon. Have a good rest of your Saturday night or whatever it is where you live.